Hello everyone. I actually decided to film a video when I was studying overseas on a Valentine's Day because I was noted by my partner that there was a package coming for me, and it was a very surprising package because I did not expect a bouquet of flowers to come in a box, and it was kind of interesting. So I recorded the whole thing, especially when he was in a different country. He managed to buy a flower from the UK delivered to me, and I thought that was super sweet. He even got my favorite jelly cat. I had the whole reaction, but I don't think I'm gonna be posting it in this video. I'll probably post it in another video of my raw reaction, but for this video I'm just gonna mute everything because I had a whole conversation with him back and forth while I was unpackaging my flowers. So I thought this was pretty cool, and I want to say sorry because I had my Instagram 360 and I just attached it on my chest and I just filmed the whole thing from my point of view. But honestly, when I'm looking back at these footages, they're so bad. They're super zoomed in and you can barely see it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I filmed it nicer, but I didn't, so it's a bit upsetting. So I'm sorry, this footage is not the best I could find, but if you ever want to be curious about what situation it would be like if you had flowers overseas, this would be like how it is. If you couldn't tell, I was laughing for a good time because in the message, right, it wrote he, happy Valentine's Day, which is one sentence and completely empty. And I was just thinking, how did this person printed this message on the card and not laugh? Because honestly, I was like dying. So it's pretty funny, and that's why there was a lot of left and right footages because I kept on looking to my left, which I was video calling him and showing him the flowers. And right here you can see this is actually the food for the flower. I think it was like a powder form, which I will add in the water later. Honestly, this whole thing was a new experience for me, which I thought was pretty cool, which I filmed the whole thing because I never got flowers in a box before, and I never had this experience overseas by myself. I had to get this package where I would usually get my packages when I order online. I thought it would be delivered to my flat, but it wasn't, which is kind of like weird. But yeah, that's a fun fact thing if you didn't know. If you lived in overseas in a student accommodation, your flowers would not get delivered to you by someone. You would have to come and get it like a package. I don't know if you knew, but now you know. And I want to say again, my whole room was a mess, okay? I'm not going to say that it's not me. I am a messy person. So my table's messy, my things around there is messy, but that's the best I've kept it. But here's a raw footage of me in my room actually having this package by surprise and filming it because I was really surprised at the whole situation. And yeah, this was pretty cool because they wrapped it inside and they had some gel which they used inside to keep the flowers fresh, which in Malaysia, if you get your flowers, you get it in water or you don't get it in water. So I was like, gel, that's kind of like innovation. That's an innovative thing. So it was pretty cool, honestly. So yeah, if you take a look at the flowers, they're not actually all roses, even though he ordered roses. And you'll find that a lot with a lot of flower shops is that if sometimes they don't have the flowers, they'll just replace it with another flower that kind of looks like it. So I don't know what I got, but there was half of them that were just not roses and some were roses. So we were like, oh, that's kind of sad. I mean, a lot of times this happens, I guess. I mean, my mother also got me a flower for my birthday, and they replaced a lot of things in my package which she ordered and bought but didn't receive. Like, she ordered some balloons and some stuff, but all I got was chocolate instead, and it was kind of in a fine print. So you got to be prepared for things like that, and it's kind of just like, oh, it's a bit of a down, but it's kind of like, yeah, okay, I got my product, that's pretty cool. So here you can see I'm just putting all my flowers there, and right now I'm gonna open this food which is for the flower. It supposedly keeps the flower alive for longer, more, I guess, blooming. And yeah, it's powder form, so you just put it inside and I just kind of stir it in the water. This is a jug that I had, which I used for my water for once upon a time, but because I bought a better jug, I stopped using this, so I used this for flour. Just using one of the flower stems to kind of stir it a bit because it seems kind of murky, and just speed that up. Once I'm done, I just kind of put all my flowers in there, and I think I missed the footage. I think I didn't take a video of me cutting the stems because it was revealing too much in my room. I think I just decided not to kind of like put that in because there was gel on the end of the stems which I had to wash off and just kind of cut the rest off, so I guess I didn't film it. So right here is a really bad footage of me just kind of arranging the flowers. You can only see half of it, and here's just me really struggling to go around to take a really nice video of my flowers. As you can see, it's super wonky. You can even see my clothes in the bag. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I have a better footage coming up, So yeah, if you couldn't tell, I cleared this whole table at the side where the window is and put it really nicely, displaying my flower. It was really nice in the end, actually. Like, it looks super pretty. Look at the flowers. The combination was really pretty, and I really love roses. The smell wasn't that strong, if I remember it right, but it really looks so pretty, and it kind of, every girl just needs its flowers. And here's another footage with the little bunny I got. I named her Pebbles, and she came home with me to Malaysia, so that's really nice. And I had a nice buddy for the rest of my stay and studying overseas, so that was really nice. I hope you guys really just kind of find this video fun and random, because it is a channel about random things in my life, and I thought that this is pretty cool to kind of record. So if you guys like it, subscribe.